Hey guys. Right, so I've basically created a new tie design that I would like to share with everybody. It's inspired for Valentine's Day or a first date or a wedding, anything to do with love or that kind of very formal event. If you want to go very well dressed, smart. If you use other solid colors, it can also be used for any smart event or anything. It can actually be quite versatile, so it's definitely something that's not restricted. Probably not the best design to use for something that's too casual, otherwise people might think you're a little bit overdressed. But as far as a formal event goes, I think you'll fit right in. But not just fit in, you'll actually stand out, because certainly you'll get a lot of compliments with it, as it is something that's quite different. It's called the Cockcroft knot. The basic idea behind it is it's a heart that's exposed, showing the layers underneath it. That's the basic idea anyway, so let me show you how it's done. Alright, so for this design I'm going to be wearing a waistcoat. I don't want the bottom of the tie to stick out from the waistcoat, so I'm going to make the thick end quite short above my belly button. So I'm going to set it about that should be good. So you'll have all the work will be done with the thin end. So this side, you're going to take your left hand, you're going to pinch it, make a nice little pinch, bring it to the center. Take your right hand, bring the thin end over, under and through the back. Bring it to the left, your right hand side. Okay, so then you're going to go behind, rest the tie on your left arm. You're then going to come over, through the front, and through the back. So you're going to pull the tie through the back. Now you just want to straighten your little shape that you've got going, the little V shape. Just make sure that that's nice and neat, because this is where you're going to base the rest of your design on top of this. So if this is very untidy, there's a chance that the rest of it could also be a little bit asymmetrical. So now you've got your little V shape going. You're going to take the thin piece, you're going to bring it around the front, behind, through the back, and pull it. So if I move this out the way, you can see I've got a little V forming. Nice little V. Pull it nice and tight, not too tight though, so that you keep it nice and straight. You see, nice and straight. Then the thin piece you're going to bring down, behind the back, and up, through the neckline. Okay, so you've pulled it behind the back, through, and now you've got the extra little piece. Okay, you can do that again. So you've got your little piece here, you're going to go down, behind the back, and through the neckline. Okay, now that gives you more or less your basic, almost finished design. However, there's one more step. Give a little bit of slack in there and a little bit of slack in there, so that you can almost fit your finger through. Almost, so that you've got a little bit of slack. Then you're going to take this little piece and put it through, and you're going to pull it through the loop, then through the other loop, and pull. So you've gone through the loops. Okay, then as you'll see, okay, so this is where I'm at the moment. Almost done. This is where the tricky bit begins. So now you've got to actually just sit and pull everything nice and neat, because this is where it ends up being symmetrical or asymmetrical, and you don't want a tie that's going to look too untidy. You want people to give you a positive reaction. So Alright, so now to finish it off, what we're basically going to do is put the collar down. Okay, so you put your collar down. This unfortunately is quite a thin collar, so the bottom of the tie does tend to stick out a little bit. Now to make it tighter, you hold solidly at the base of the tie the thick piece, and you slide the whole knot up. Okay, so there. Okay, now the little piece you want to tuck above and then push it underneath. That way you're not going to have it sticking out and people going, what on earth is happening? Keep it all nice and neat. Alright, so there we go. That is the Cockcroft knot, as you can see there. Nice and neat, nice and formal. And yeah, it's very professional, very smart, and certainly looks very different to majority of the other ties that I've seen online. Some of them try to pretend to be very smart but end up looking like a complete mess with lines everywhere and everything. This is a very simple, very elegant design with just your basic heart shape and then the layers underneath it exposed. So yeah, that's the Cockcroft knot. Yeah, thanks for watching.